Hey friends, I am just on the ferry heading to work for a night shift. Sorry I didn't post anything for yesterday. I just had a really busy day at work and there wasn't really much to update that I hadn't already said or that couldn't wait until today. So I'm just doing a quick update. My meatballs made with ground beef and liver actually turned out great. I'm really enjoying that soup. So I'm happy about that. And I have been putting, I'm up to now 3 egg yolks a day in my soups, and I don't seem to be having any trouble with that. So I'm thinking tomorrow I might go for a soft-boiled egg. On a more gut-related note, I have been having some constipation, which finally actually I did go today, so I was very happy about that. I was thinking about actually going and getting an enema, but so it was about 3 days between like a true bowel movement, and I was starting to get a little bit nervous. I wasn't feeling bloated, I didn't have stomach aches or cramps, I just wasn't going. And then the bowel movement, I did have a small one last night that was quite constipated, and then today I had a more reasonable one. So I'm glad, I'm hoping that that's like passing and that that's not going to be a trend. If it is a trend, I'm going to have to maybe look at cutting back more on dairy. I had gone down a little bit again, but I have been kind of just ramping up with more fermented vegetable juice, and only like 1 or 1.5 tablespoons of either kefir or cultured cream or yogurt. So yeah, otherwise I'm feeling okay. Today I almost think I'm having like another round of die-off. I had a little bit of a headache throughout the day today, so I did take a bit of Tylenol for work tonight, just because my experience with having, I just can't work a 12-hour shift and emerge with a raging headache, and if I let it get out of control, it can be really tough. Yeah, but otherwise, I feel like my skin is doing fairly well. I have had a couple flares where I feel like my psoriasis looks like it's coming back and getting worse, and then it's like cleared up over the next 24 hours. So I'm hoping that that's just waves of die-off. I feel like I don't know if you guys can see it. I feel like I can see it, that this cheek, the rosacea, is getting lighter and this cheek still isn't. So I don't know what's up with that, but I'm hoping that this cheek will catch up and that we keep trending this way of this side. Yeah, otherwise I feel like a lot of my skin stuff is at least not getting any worse. It's definitely, I feel like, doing better, and I'm not using any medicated creams, just to kind of see whether it's improving with the diet and I didn't want to be using creams and thinking, oh, well, the cream is working now, and not knowing whether or not it was the diet. So yeah, it seems like a lot of little spots have gone down, and when I do have the flares it comes up, but then it's been going back down with just my regular moisturizers. So I'm really happy with that. In terms of fatigue, again, I am like, it's so hard for me to tell with my schedule, but I do really feel like I'm like other people on Facebook pages have talked about like waves of die-off, and I sort of feel like I'm having a bit of a wave today with a bit of a headachiness and a little bit of fatigue. But like I said, it was a hectic day at work yesterday. The hospital is totally overfull, and so we're holding patients in emerge and still having emergency patients. So it's just been a really busy couple days, and I'm headed to work now. It sounds like we're short-staffed, so I'll probably be tired again tomorrow. So if it's another couple days until I post, it's really just that not a lot has been changing dramatically, and just that I don't have a lot of time to I'm just kind of eating the food that I've prepped. I'm not making new foods right now. Yeah, and I think when I get off of my last night shift, I'm going to not roast a chicken, but do one of the casseroles with a chicken. But I may not, because I feel like that won't make me enough stock, and what I really want is like the meat stock, because I also drink that and make soups with it. So I'll let you know what I decide about that, and I'm gonna keep it short and sweet here tonight, because as I said, I'm off to work and drinking my nice ginger turmeric tea. Yeah, otherwise feeling really good and happy to be on day 13. Hope everyone out there is doing well.